Okay, so early this morning, the Future Fight team dropped 5 or 6 new events, a couple of them being free to play and very, very good. A couple of them, I would say, even though they are free to play, they are very, very risky. High risk, high reward, meaning you get a chance of getting a brilliant CTP. It's only a 1% chance, which means you could go the entire event and you could spend a ton of CCF and a ton of gold and get completely annihilated by the RNG shit show that is in this system. Okay, I know because I experienced this firsthand last time. So let's jump into it. Let's talk about these events and let you guys know which ones I'm going to be participating in on my main account and then on my free-to-play account. So this one right here, Heimdall's sword chest. This one is not free. It's just basically you spend some money. You get a chest that has cards in there, not premium cards, sadly, right? However, it has 5 and 6 star cards. So if you're still working on your cards, this is a good way to get some cards. I stopped buying these a long time ago. Okay, a long time ago, because one time I bought these chests and then I used like 200 plus mythic cards to reroll one premium card, and it ended up worse than what I started with. So that was like a waste of money for me to buy all of these chests just to get back where I started. Actually, I was worse off after 200 reroll into that premium card. So yeah, if you're buying this just for the cards, just know, yeah, you shouldn't buy it just for the cards. You should buy it because it gives you crystals and some cards on top. Anyways, let's jump in. These are the events. It says, greetings agents. First off, would like to thank everyone for enjoying Marvel Future Fight throughout the year. They've prepared a December special event, and let's talk about it because it's really good. So first event right here, December special event. This one is free. It's a token shop where you basically play these event missions, these winter themed event missions. You collect tokens, and then just like previous updates, you have a chance of getting a CTP of Destruction, Rage, Regen, Energy, Authority, Insight, Greed, Transcendence, Patience, and Refinement. I wonder if they're ever going to start putting the CTP of Veteran and stuff like this. By the way, you have a chance, okay? A slim chance, meaning out of every, I would say, 10,000 players that are playing the game, one might get a CTP out of this, okay? That's how I look at it. I've never gotten a CTP out of this. I don't think it's happening. Honestly, I think they should have put Odin's Blessings in here too, but it is what it is. Maybe they have another event planned closer to the New Year's where they're going to put Odin's Blessings in one of these chests, but it's good. Maybe if you get lucky, you get a uniform upgrade ticket, 6-star mega rank up ticket. Anything from the bottom here is really good. And then obviously the top thing is the best thing. Let's go down here. Let's see the rest of these events. We have these snowman events coming back where you play dispatch missions. You acquire these snowmen. The further into dispatch missions you go, I believe the higher the drop rate is for these snowmen. And this time around, instead of getting a reforged / mighty authority or a brilliant authority, you can actually get a brilliant CTP of Destruction if you are really, really lucky. Last time I got the mighty, and I believe I got the regular, but I did not get the brilliant CTP of Authority, okay? The chance of getting it is slim. So right here, you can see the crafting material and the craft cost. You can use 100 of these little snowmen and you can use them to make big snowmen. You can use 10 of the little snowmen with 50,000 gold and you can get the material chest, or you can use 10 of the little snowmen on 150,000 gold and you can get a chance, a 1% chance. It can only be crafted once though. So if you get really lucky and get it early on, that's a blessing, right? So 1% chance of getting a CTP of Destruction, just the regular one. Come down here, you see the big snowman. You use 100 of them and then you can craft a giant snowman, one. However, if you look down here, you can actually convert the big snowman into 100 little snowmen. So if you wanted to just go for the material chest, you could just convert your big snowman that you get into little snowmen, right? So we get 10 of them right here, and you can go for the advanced chest, and then you can use 10 of those big snowmen, and then you can craft a mighty CTP of Destruction. There's a 1% rate and you can only do it once, okay? These two, last time I got them, like not the Destruction, it was Authority last time. These two I got them. However, this time around, I'm not sure if that was the case last time, but this time around they're saying it's a 1% chance of getting the brilliant Destruction as well. So looking at this, you have the same chance of getting the best thing in here, which is the brilliant, which is crazy to me because that's not how it felt last time. That's why I always say feelings and reality are not always the same things, because if you're telling me that this was 1% last time and I got these two so easily on my main account, I didn't even bother trying on my free-to-play account. By the way, if you're free to play, look at the gold costs. This is every time you craft. This is one attempt. Okay, you're gonna be burning through gold like crazy. So be very careful. You could try this craft event, and yeah, you could get the brilliant, the mighty, and the regular CTP of destruction and have no gold left to build any character or do anything to upgrade your characters. So be very careful. This is a good way for free-to-play players to get access to mighty and brilliant CTPs if they've been playing the game for a very, very long time. This is not a system. This is not an event for brand new players. What I'm gonna do on my free-to-play is actually go for the guaranteed. So down here, one thing I really like this time around, they're actually showing you the chance of success. This is very, very good. I love the transparency. They're showing you the chance of success for all of these things that you're crafting. And when you go down here and you open the material chest, the regular material chest, which you should not do this one, right? This one is cheaper, but I wouldn't do this. This one though is really good, because if you can get 6, look at how much awakening materials you can get. There's a 6.4% chance of getting 15, or there's a 1% chance, 1.6% chance of getting 60. This is amazing. This is a lot of awakening materials. So I'm going to be going hard in the paint for these, and I'm going to go hard in the paint for the brilliant, the mighty, and the regular CTP of destruction on my main account. But on my free-to-play account, the only one I'm actually going to be going for is this one right here, which is the dimension chest that gives you a 100% chance of getting 1 CTP. You use 10 million gold, you use 20 of these snowmen, and you get a guaranteed CTP. However, do keep in mind that this guaranteed CTP could be a regen, it could be a refinement, it could be any of the CTPs in the game. However, majority of the CTPs in the game right now are good. So you have a good chance of getting something good, but you could still get shafted. But a guaranteed CTP is still better than a 1% chance. I'm just saying, if you are a new player with not a lot of gold, CCF, and all that stuff, because you could use all this CCF to create snowman, you could use all your energy to farm snowman, and at the end of the day, you could walk away with nothing because it's only a 1% chance. Trust me when I say that. Okay, so moving on, let's see the rest of the event here. So the gold store is open. You can get some bios for 200,000. You can open the gold chest. You can get some black antimatter. That's actually really good. There's no feathers in here, but it is what it is. If you're free to play or a new player, feathers will help you a lot building up some mutants early on to get access to those missions. Really like the transparency of what's in the chest. You don't have to look in game. They're telling you right here. This is amazing. Right, so you have a 0.007% chance of getting the 6-star mega rank up ticket, and then the tier 2 ticket is even more rare. That's crazy. I would think it would be the other way around because they give this away for free so often, but I guess I'm thinking from a long time player perspective and not necessarily a new player perspective, because new players don't have a bunch of tier 2s, right? So for them, tier 2 is harder than getting to 6-star, especially since they cut the cost of ranking up characters. So okay, I can see what's going on there. Let's move on. So we have the gold bonus mission where you spend a bunch of gold. You're gonna hit 60 million very easily. I think this should have been like 500 or maybe 1,000 essence, because to be honest, this is one multi in game. It's not going to do anything for you. Sure, you could get really lucky and get a 6-star, but then again, the 6-star you get could just be absolute garbage, right? But at the end of the day, this is just giving you stuff for the gold that you're already spending on these other events. So it's not like you're spending gold. And even if you don't spend gold on the events per se, right, this thing is going to be running for what, a week? So if you're upgrading your characters in the meantime or doing whatever in game, then you're going to be getting some extra materials that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So nothing to complain about here, in my opinion. You could even get a legendary or a mythic, right? I would have just liked a little bit more essence, but it's not about what I like, it's about what they're giving, right? Anyways, so if you log in for the next 7 days, you get 100 crystals. That's cool. And then down here, they're going to give you a surprise of new vibranium gift chest, and in that chest you can get one of all of these. So you can get one of the Titan records, you can get 20, 30, or 50 TCP or EOD, CCF as well, and then you get a chance. I wish they told you what the chance is here. I think, okay, the probabilities of all the items in the chest are not the same, so you should have told us. Like, you were being so transparent with everything else up here. Why did you decide not to put the percentage for the stuff there? Whatever. Anyways, I guess you can't win them all, boys. Either way, knowing is not going to change what you get, right? It's just letting you know that, hey, if you get shafted, you got shafted because there's only a 1% chance. Moving on, comic card unequipped cost 50%. So if you're going to change around your cards, if you have a bad premium card on and you want to take it off, like, I don't know, Black Panther 35, or I would say Crescent, you can go ahead and take that off, 50% off. Starting, what is it, Sunday? No, starting on Wednesday, from Wednesday to Sunday, right? Something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the events that are going on in the game right now. I'm gonna pop in the game and see if I can show you a little bit of the RNG that's going on in this event. All right, so this is the new gold shop, guys. If you want to save biometrics for a later date, what you can always do is just go in, buy it, and then just don't collect anything, and then it will send 20 bios to your inventory, and then you can use it later. It's going to be on a 60-day timer. You should always get the energy, in my opinion, and then after that you can skip over the black antimatter if you want, but for me, I always get the black antimatter on the whale account, right? On the free-to-play account, what I would do is I'll get the energy, okay, and then I'll get the bios, and then I won't get anything else, because even though the gold chest is really tempting because of everything that's in there, especially the stuff on the bottom here, for me on the free-to-play account, I burn through so much gold so quickly that I feel like it's not a good idea for a new free-to-play account to be spending that much gold. But you can do whatever you want. On the main account, I just do it because I have gold in abundance, but more often than not, we don't really get too good of stuff. So see, we just went to, like, okay, we got a 6-star card there, that's good. That's 5 stars, okay. Okay, we got some mutant mats. So the 5 and 6-star cards are pretty much the only thing. Okay. The black antimatter is decent too, because we're paying less than we just paid for 30 here to get some. We paid 100 there. So besides that, we got the event shop right here for Malekith to just run these missions. I'm not gonna run them right now. I'm not gonna waste your time with that because those missions are goofy. And this is the one that has the chance of giving you the CTP that I said they should have put some Odins in, but it is what it is. Let's jump into the crafted section. It's nice that everything is on the page here, but like it can easily be missed if you don't scroll. So let me show you guys how to make these snowmen. So you just go down here and you just go to max. You can only craft 2 per day. Pop. All right, so it's cool that the little pink, what do you call it, little point there, or like red dots or whatever, will remind you that you can craft today. Just know that this is a trap. You can convert these down into little snowmen if you want. I wouldn't do this until you get at least a couple of the CTPs, right? But when you do that, you can come in here and you can try to get some of the materials from the box. So first things first is to go for the brilliant. Don't show me that again. So we failed. So that CCF just wasted. Okay, we're just relay crafting. And just like that, absolutely destroyed. Can we craft anything else? No, we cannot. Okay, so there's a limit on how many of the big snowmen you can craft via your CCF. This is good and bad. It means, and anybody got the brilliant yet? Not on this side, fam. But that's good and bad. It's good in the sense that, okay, you can't burn through all of your thing. Wow, this guy got it first try. Of course, there's always that one guy, bro. He's the exception. Don't expect it. Okay, so after you've burned through your CCF, you can come in here and you can farm via dispatch missions, and you can get some of these event snowmen. Okay, so if you're not using your phone or whatever, your computer, whatever device you're playing on, you can just leave it running, some dispatch missions and nothing. Okay, I was looking for uniform XP chips. So you can leave it running, and then you have a chance of getting some of those snowmen, and you can turn those snowmen into a chance of getting a CTP, whether it's mighty, brilliant, etc. Right? So thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck to you all. Don't waste too much CCF. If you're a new player, free-to-play player, if you don't have a ton of CCF, listen, I can do this because I have all the tier 3 characters in the game. I play Null, World Boss Legend, Null or Mephisto, World Boss Legend every single day. So I can build back up to a lot of CCF very, very quickly. If you're not at that point where you have 5 World Boss Legend clears every day, or you have a bunch of tier 3 characters already done, be careful. Okay, you could hit 0 CCF very quickly playing with this event, and then you could have absolutely nothing to show for it. All right, fair warning. Okay, I've given you the warning. Now if you go against the warning, hey, you're going at your own risk. I'm gone. These guys are getting the brilliant. Guys, you know I'm not gonna get it, but I'm gonna update you guys on a daily basis so you all know the shaft over here is real and you're not alone. I'm gone.